guys, it's Jen from Just Jen Cosplay, and this week I, as always, have not done anywhere near as much work as I thought I would. Part of that was my own choice, that even though I'd already sprayed the breastplate, I've kind of changed my mind and I wasn't fully pleased with the finish, so I added a few more little details. So here they are. I wasn't particularly happy with the finish on the booby cups. There was still these lines, so I have filled them with my good old wood filler and then sanded them down. I'm also going to add some more bits of EVA foam, like I did here, for these extra bits. As you can see, I've filled in here too, and then I'll re-spray it all. So hopefully that will give me the finish I want. Here, so I've now got the two extra bits on here, and I've just cut a bit around to go here as well. Which I'm just gluing up, and then I'll stick on, and again the same around here, and then it'll be time to spray it all again. So as you saw, I've added a couple of little bits, so that's now what it looks like. As I said, I felt like these gaps were just a bit too big, so I filled them. But yeah, that now just needs a new spray, and then that'll be ready for painting. So yeah. Prime then paint, yay! As you can see, I don't know how well I showed it last week, so that's the colour that the foam is. It's black, and the primer is grey, so it's quite easy to kind of see what has and hasn't been done, so that's quite good. Oh, obviously this is a really good example because this has been primed and this hasn't. What an idiot. I have managed to get a little bit further with the pauldrons, so here you go now. I just wanted to show how I'm going about making the sort of the green added bit for the shoulder pieces. So I created 4 of these sort of, I guess, very long triangular-y bits, and I cut out a bit here, and then obviously glued 2 together. Done the same for the other 2. Then what I've just done on here is literally start gluing it on like that. Hopefully you can see roughly what that's going to look like. So I'm just waiting for it to dry, and then I will cut this excess off, and that's at least a start. So this is it all glued down. So what I've done next is I've made these sort of arrow shapes. They make an arrow when you put them together. Haha. And these will sit something like that out, and then connect up at the top. So what I've just done is cut them at a 45-degree angle, and then or tried to. I've got some glue on them, so I'll glue them together, and then once that's done, I'll glue them onto the shoulder. So just to show you, this will go on like that and create this, and then I've got this bit that I've cut which will go in like that and stick underneath there. So I'll just glue this and stick this on before I stick this down. Just to show that bit on there like that, I'm just getting a little tiny bit of EVA foam just to cover this bit, because if you look on the other one there's a much thinner gap, so I've obviously just messed that one up, so I just didn't want that to show through. So yeah, just a little bit there to go on. There you go, you can just see that I've covered that bit up there. There's one side stuck into place, she says, just double checking it. There you go. Oh, I'm in the light now. There you go, sorry. And then I've just glued this bit, so just waiting for that to dry a bit, and then that'll be in. So there's that all stuck down, these 2 bits. There, so that's now what it will look like from the side. Haven't decided yet whether to put a little bit of foam underneath so that you can't see through it, but I kind of like the fact that you can see through it. Yeah, really pleased with that. Looking good. And yeah, don't want to brag, but I think they look pretty badass. It's a really bad way to hold them. pretty badass. Very, very pleased with that. So yeah, they are now ready for priming. As I said, the only thing I might think about is putting just a little bit here. Needs bending slightly. So yeah, really pleased with how that looks. Yeah, pretty badass. Pretty badass. Yeah. So that's it really. So my mum has been up to visit me this week. She's come to meet Luna because she's not met her in person yet. So that's been taking out probably more time than I kind of thought that it would, because my mum's really into crafting and she helped me with the fabric parts of Lady Sylvanas. So of course I just kind of assumed that she would help me a bit, well, not help me with this, but she'd be happy with me doing it, and she absolutely is. But we were just out walking a lot more than I thought we would be. Yeah. Anyway, so next week should be able to get these primed, and then I have also bought some spray paint. I've just gone with a plain white because it was £4 I think, whereas I wanted to go for an antique white, which was more the colour I was probably looking to do. Then it was sort of £7 a can, and as I found out, I'm not that good at spray painting it, so I thought if I go with a white, and then I can use a brush to brush in sort of maybe some what's it called, some oils, just to make it a slightly darker colour and fade it in places. But we'll see. Hopefully the white will cover, and then once I know how much coverage it's getting, how good it's looking, it might be that I then buy a slightly different colour spray paint when I'm a bit more confident with it, but we shall see. Hopefully that'll all go well. I will remind you, I am doing a photo shoot next week. It's my first sort of proper cosplay photo shoot, so I'm super excited, and that is for a calendar. I will of course drop as many links as I can once it comes out, so you guys can, if you want to, order it. But I am hoping that some of the guys there will let me do some videoing with them, ask them some questions. So if any of you know, if you can think of any questions you'd like me to ask them, most of them are more established than I am, I would say, have many more followers on Facebook, and as I said, at least 2 of them are guesting at cons. So yeah, if you've got any questions that you want me to ask them before next week, do let me know, and I'll probably put those videos in the week after, because it's not till the Sunday that we're doing the shooting. If I get any. I mean, we might not have time. I might be so busy taking all of the photos and getting so excited that I don't have time to do any videos, but I am absolutely hoping I will. But yeah, until next time, bye.